Auntie, soon to be Class 2J. I am so excited that I am going to be your new class teacher in September. For some of you that might have maybe forgotten, my name's Miss Jobey. I know I've taught a lot of you in Read Write Ink and we worked together during our Christmas production as well in December. But if you've forgotten, I'm Miss Jobey. Now, we are so excited in Year 2 to be welcoming you in September. We're going to have so much fun next year. We've got loads of exciting things planned and we really can't wait to see you face to face when we're back. In the meantime, this week we're going to be planning lots of things to get to know you, which we would normally do in school. Now for today's video, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about myself so that you know me as well as I'm going to know you. And I've got a few little clues for you to have a look at to see if you can work out the things I like and things that I like to do. First clue. Can you see them? Why do you think I've got these? Yes, they are my favourite animals. I love elephants. Now these two are just two little mini ones that I normally have in my classroom, but I was lucky enough 2 years ago to actually meet some elephants when I was on holiday, and I'll put some pictures in now. I was amazed, totally blown away by actually how big they were in real life. But they are my favourite animals, little elephants. Second clue. Got to be. Why do you think I've got these? Yes, I love to read. I love to read outside of school and in school. We will read a lot in Class 2J because I just love it. Now, this book in particular is a book by one of my favourite authors, Roald Dahl. In Year 2, we do read a few of his stories, especially James and the Giant Peach, because that's another one of my favourites. But I also love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is the one I've got here, and Matilda as well. Have you ever read a book by Roald Dahl, or do you have your own favourite author? I know Stickman and Julia Donaldson books are another popular choice. Next clue. For this, I'm going to need this and these and maybe even some of these. Why do you think I've got these props? Yes, I love holidays. I love to travel, I love to go on holiday, I love to snorkel when I'm there, and my favourite place in the entire world is being on a beach. I grew up right next to a beach, and so I spent a lot of time there when I was your age, when I was in Year 1 and Year 2, collecting shells, building sandcastles and going in the sea. What sorts of things do you like to do in the summer holidays? Next clue. I think this is a bit of an easy one. Yes, I am a Newcastle supporter and I love to watch Newcastle play at home, and it's always great when they win, although that doesn't always happen. Next clue, and the final clue, another easy one. I love Disney. Disney and Pixar films, I love them. And a fun fact is that when I was a little bit younger, I actually danced in Disneyland and I met loads of the characters and I got to see the castle and go on all the rides, which was so fun. Toy Story is one of my favourite films, as you can tell by my Buzz Lightyear and little alien monster mug. Do you have a favourite Disney character, and which one is it and why? So, you now know me a little bit better. So it's now over to you. And in your packs, which you can now open, you have two things to do today. The first one is a coat of arms. Now yours will be blank, but I've filled mine in already. And as you can see, there are 4 sections. And I've drawn 4 things that I really like. So I've got my elephants, I've got my beach for holidays and travel, I've drawn Mickey Mouse to show that I like Disney, and I've got a reading book because I love reading. And at the bottom, I've written my name. I know it's backwards for you with the camera, but I've written my name. Your job today is to make your own coat of arms with 4 things that tell me something about you. You might want to draw your favourite animal, or something you like doing, a favourite hobby. You might want to draw you and your family, or maybe you and your best friend or your close friends, so I can get to know you a little bit better. Remember to write your name at the bottom, and when we come back in September, I would love you to bring it with you because we would really like to make a display of all of your coats of arms. So make sure you colour them in and make them bright and colourful for our classroom. The next thing to do, if you've finished, is a jigsaw piece. Now this jigsaw piece is another way for me to get to know you. You can write your name at the top and draw a picture of yourself here. In this section, you can write down something that you'd really like to achieve in year 2. It might be a skill that you'd like to get better at. It might be something that you would really like to be on the golden table. You'd really like to go be a main part in our Christmas play. It's up to you. Next box is something that is your favourite thing. Now that doesn't have to be in school, that could be out of school, in school, it's up to you. And finally, something that you are good at. Now there's only 4 lines here too, and I'm sure that you could fill an entire page of things that you are good at, but if you could maybe pick 1 or 2 for now. This is another thing we would like to put on display in September. We'd like to cut them out and fit them all together in our cloakroom. So again, it would be great to see as many of these completed as possible. Remember to check our post, but as I said, I am so excited to be your new class teacher and I can't wait to see you in September.